Talk about this thing called life. How can you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my mother, too bold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. That's not the right words, but he's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Hey there, guys and gals. No, you are not watching Prince, although I am a huge Prince fan. This is Comixstravaganza, the Dee and Johnny show, the power couple of pop culture. Please welcome my co-host, the original geek girl, Dee Barty. I'm Johnny, this is Dee, and as you just heard, tonight's episode is dedicated to the memory of Prince. We lost Prince on Thursday, and Dee, I don't know, we really haven't talked about this. I don't know how much of a fan you were of his music, but I was a huge fan. I used to sing in a Prince tribute band. And you would think after doing that, but it's been 30 years ago now, I would have gotten the lyrics right. But if you guys haven't noticed, I'm notorious at just kind of not getting lyrics right. And I even practiced that tonight. But it sounded good.
Thanks for the cream soda.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Jeez, all over me.
You're welcome. It's, you know, I do what I can. I do what I can for you. So anyway. This is Comixstravaganza, the Dee and Johnny show, where we bring you the news that's most important to you, the news of comics and geek culture and pop culture and movies and, you know, the cool stuff. So, but anyway, before Big Daddy Cool, I was in a Prince tribute band, and he had a huge impact on me. What about you? Are you a fan?
Well, I mean, I know a few songs.
Okay.
It wasn't really my era, so... I mean, like, the first song I ever heard of his was 1999.
Well, that's what most people, that's their exposure to him. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And I know, you know, Purple Rain and Little Red Corvette, but I mean, oh yeah, When Doves Cry. That's pretty much the extent of it. Like, I never...
His Diamonds and Pearls album, which came out, I think, 91, 92 maybe 91, was like the soundtrack of my college years. It was a great record. That's the album that Daddy Pop was on, and Cream, and Diamonds and Pearls, and Thunder all through the night.
That was in
Promise to see Jesus in the morning light. Take my hand, it'll be alright. Come on, save my soul tonight.
Yeah, I don't know that song. I think I was in fourth grade, 1991.
What?
Yeah. Sorry.
Anyway, so we lost Prince, huge influence, and most recently he's been a real advocate against Spotify and Pandora and the way that they pay royalties. He pulled all of his music off of online streaming services. Even Apple Music, there are 3 albums that you can download, and 2 of them are greatest hits albums. They're the Warner Brothers years. But everything else that he owned himself that was on Paisley Park Records, you can't get it online at all.
A lot of people are doing that. That's so sad.
Well, you know, it all has to do with the way that the services are paying.
Well,
or
that's what
not
I mean.
paying.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Not that they're pulling it off. It's why.
Well, you know what's really ironic though is he was one of the first advocates of digital distribution. He was the first artist to release a full album exclusively on digital. He basically he helped create what is now iTunes by the way that he released music. And now he's on the other side of it saying, okay, you guys took something that was awesome, that was the future, and you screwed it up. And I'm taking it back. So we're going to miss Prince. Also passing away on Thursday was WWE legend superstar Chyna. Joni Lawyer, China. She was found dead in her home in California. I was a huge China fan. You're not a wrestling fan, though. No. But she was the first woman to hold a men's title. She was the Intercontinental Champion, defeating Jeff Jarrett for that title. First and last woman, first and only woman to ever hold a men's title.
That's awesome.
And I am going to go out on a limb and say that without China, we would not have had Trish Stratus, Lita, Beth Phoenix, Awesome Kong, Natalya, Kim Gale, all of these, super physically dominating female wrestlers. They wouldn't exist if we hadn't had China. And man, I feel like a big part of my college years is just dying off. It's kind of sad.
It's so funny. I keep seeing all these little memes that you're talking about. Bring back Prince and
take the Kardashians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amen. Hey,
it's so sad. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my face because I usually like smiling, and now I'm like.
Well, you know what? Let's celebrate their contribution to pop culture and their contribution to our lives as a celebration. Let's not be sad. We don't mourn for them. We're sad because of what we. It's interesting though. I've never met either one of them. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of celebrities. I've met a lot of celebrities in my life, but I never met either one of them. Prince's passing really hit me even harder than China's, and
it did me too. And I wasn't like a huge fan or anything, but he was somebody that I grew up with. You know, like I always heard of him everywhere. And
well,
I don't know, just like
Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Prince are like the holy trinity of '80s pop music. Mm-hmm. So Madonna, you better be watching your back, taking your vitamins, saying your prayers. That's all I gotta say. All right, so. We got some cool stuff.
All right.
First,
happiness.
yes, we got cool stuff. This came in the mail this week from ThinkFun, and this is a game called Escape the Room: Mystery at the Stargazer's Manor, and it's a party event for gatherings of 3 to 8.
That looks nifty.
Yes, it is. So They saw my previous review on some of their games, and I reached out to them. I said, hey, we'd love to take a look at Escape the Room, and they sent it to us. We've not played this yet.
Game night, yay!
Yeah, we're going to have a game night to play it so that we can do a more thorough review, but here's the... it's very different from their previous offerings. ThinkFun has done really simple... easy to learn, quick to play, roll and go games. This one is more like a
Clue.
More like a Clue or a traditional gamer, board game. So the objective is to work with your guests to unravel the mystery of the Stargazer's Manor by finding clues and solving puzzles. But be careful, in the story, the doors have shut and locked behind you. Will you and your guests solve the mystery and escape the room before time runs out? And here's the mystery. In 1869, the town's well-respected astronomer has not been seen since the untimely passing of his wife. Recently, strange things have been happening at his manor. Loud and unfamiliar noises. An unpleasant smell. That sounds interesting. And smoke billowing from the observatory. It's up to you and your guests to solve the mystery of the Stargazer's Manor. Now, this is really cool. So let's take a look at this. First of all, the packaging is fantastic. It's all a great little. It's not one of those boxes where you have to lift the lid off and like shake it to get it open. You know what I'm talking about? You get that set. This is all one piece, and it just flips right open. Now. Inside the game box, we've got the letter from ThinkFun. Thank you, and that came directly from Mackenzie Master, and we thank you, Mackenzie. You get the book of instructions. Now, it's not a 13-page book. It's 6 pages of
Good.
instructions, so you know that's not bad. You know me, I don't like a crap ton of
Stuff to
instructions. Yeah, so then it comes with this. It's basically it's basically like the quick start instructions.
Okay.
And if the timer runs out before the mystery is solved, before we've escaped, then you open this and I don't know what's inside yet. So
Are there different mysteries, or is it just that one?
these are all the rooms, and they come in a sealed envelope.
Oh,
The
cool.
rooms are sealed. The clues.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm not showing you guys.
You got the filing cabinet. You got the door. You got
Ooh.
what is that one? The telescope, and we've got a solution wheel. It's kind of like a code breaker wheel. It's very, very cool. And so we've not played this yet, but I love what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
And so we're gonna make playing it and learning this game and doing a more thorough review very soon. But check it out. It's very affordable. You can get it at thinkfun.com or on Amazon. They have it on Amazon. One of the cool things about this, Dee, is they've posted videos online to help you learn how to play the game.
Oh, cool.
And then they posted hints, clues online too. So you can use those clues and hints and whatnot. So check that out. Think Fun and Escape the Room. We thank you guys for sending that to us, and we can't wait to dig into that. Dee,
Yeah,
you finally watched The Force Awakens.
I did.
Tell the audience what you thought.
This is good.
Wait a minute. That's not what you told me. You said, okay, she texts me, and I guess, you were about 10 minutes in?
Yeah.
And she said, oh, I'm already bored to death. But she held on.
I sent you a picture of what I was watching.
It was Kylo Ren, I think, talking to Poe Dameron. and I was like, oh, no, Dee, please, no. But then you hung in there, and you texted me later on and said, I actually really like this movie. It was really pretty good. What did you like about it?
But what else did I say?
I'm not going to repeat that.
I fell asleep before at the last 15 minutes, so I had to go back and rewatch it.
But you did go back and rewatch it, so
Yeah.
you've seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, did you fall asleep because it was just so late and you were tired?
I don't know. I don't know. If I sit still, I fall asleep because I'm always moving around.
She's
so.
narcoleptic, is what it is.
No, it just bored me to death. I'm just playing.
What?
I'm just playing.
No, wait. But what did you like about the movie? What's something that you came away from going, that was really cool?
I don't know. I didn't know there'd be a quiz. I'd have to think about that. It's been a while since I saw
How long
it.
have you known me? How long have we done a show together that you don't know that there would be a quiz?
Fail. I have to go back and think about the movie.
Okay.
My favorite part is that what you
Well,
said?
yeah. What did you like the most? You had Kylo Ren, Poe Dameron. You had Finn, Rey. You had the return of Leia, Han, and Luke, and Chewbacca. How did you feel about Rey,
Which one is that again?
the lead character, the girl?
The girl. Oh, I thought she was cool. I liked it. I liked her.
Oh my good God in heaven! You like Rey though?
Yeah, I did.
Was she your favorite character? Did you have a favorite? What did you think of Kylo Ren?
I mean, honestly, God, I'm dozing in and out through the whole thing. I'm sorry. I can't remember.
All right, well, so Dee watched a Star Wars movie. We're going to consider that a victory.
Yeah, you should. Because I'm watching it
All right, so 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, Captain America Civil War debuts in theaters in America on May 6th. And I am going to be watching it in Athens, Ohio.
Oh.
I'm going to be in Athens, Ohio for Rathacon. And it's a small little comic science fiction retro future con. And they brought me in to do some panels, perform my Tales from the Flip Side one-man show, and MC their cosplay contest. And so I'm going to be watching Captain America Civil War from that town. Little college town. So I'm excited. So May 6th that comes out. Now before that though.
I'm not excited about that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't care for the Captain America movies. I know.
Oh my gosh, who are you?
I know.
How have we been able to be a couple this long and not
because I never
see
told
eye
you.
to eye on anything?
I know.
What is this?
Because we're opposites. That's why.
That must be it. That has to be it. Dear God in heaven, I don't know what's going on right now.
Well, I told you.
My whole life is crumbling in front of my eyes.
Remember me telling you that like everything that you like, I typically don't like, and vice versa. Everything I like, you're like, oh, that's stupid.
Sushi?
I love sushi.
Well, we agree on that.
Okay, good.
Hummus?
Love hummus.
That's okay. So, pizza?
Mm-mm.
You don't like pizza?
No, it's
Really?
the white flour. I can't have white flour. So no. I eat the toppings. I like the toppings.
What's your favorite kind of music?
Oh.
What do you like to pop in and listen to? Taylor Swift, Meghan Trainor, pop bubblegum stuff?
More like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry.
Okay, yeah.
Nickelback. I know.
Do you like Nickelback?
I love Nickelback.
I like Nickelback.
I went to their concert last year. They threw beer all over me. It was hilarious.
I don't get what the hate fest for Nickelback is all
I
about.
I don't either. And that's why I'm like, yeah, I like Nickelback. Yeah.
You know, Chad Kroeger, I think he's...
I'm just jealous. Cool. That's it.
You know what? That must be it.
Just
that must be it. That must be it.
Because you all want to be a big rock star.
That's right. You know, they say that a hero... How's that song go?
Say that a hero will save us. I'm not going to stand here and wait. I don't remember.
I like that song. That's a good song.
Their concert was awesome.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it was great.
All right, so anyway, Captain America Civil War, Rathacon, I'm going to be there. But before that, next Saturday, April 30th,
Spirit fingers.
Clarksville, Tennessee. Clarksville Comic and Toy Expo. And guess what?
What?
She's committed. She's gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there.
And there's even more news.
What?
It's bigger news.
What? What?
It's
what?
big.
What's bigger than me?
Big. All right. So we've kept this a secret.
Oh, are you announcing it?
Yeah.
Shout out, really? Oh, that's exciting.
Yes. So I've kept this a secret. You guys know that last fall I published through Pro Se Press Tales from the Flip Side.
Right there.
The Adventures of Big Daddy Cool and the Bombshell Kittens. Well, in that story, it begins and ends with Big Daddy Cool being sucked into the present. And so we are going to tell that story on a video series tentatively called Big Daddy Cool in the 21st Century. We might be looking for another title, and Dee, because we are the power couple of pop culture, is going to be one of the lead characters.
Yay!
And we are filming the very first scenes at the Clarksville Comic and Toy Expo.
It's so exciting!
Yes, we're very excited, and hopefully we'll have it out by July is my goal, and start putting it out in July, and that'll be awesome.
Yes. So excited.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. So you guys need to come up to Clarksville. This is a Comic City convention show, so go to comiccitytn.com and check out all of the guests. Get the I want to say it's at the Clarion Inn in Clarksville. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. comiccitytn.com. But come up, see me, see the lovely and talented Miss Dee Barty. You can meet the other folks from Cosplay Collective. You can meet Mark Ballard, who we've been talking about for ages. He's our buddy and one of our co-collaborators here at Comixstravaganza. And it would be awesome to see you. And if you can't make Clarksville, then come up and see me in May at Athens, Ohio at Rathacon. All right, Dee Barty, you know what it's time for?
New comics!
Yum!
We got a lot.
We do. I had a really hard time this week picking out the titles to share because there's so many, I don't want to say big titles, but important titles to share, or at least important to me. And what's important to me should be important to you. You know, someone used to hate it when I would say stuff like that. I'm not going to say who. Anyway, up first, this is Angela, Queen of Hell, H-E-L, number 7. Angela is the character created by Todd McFarlane, originally in the Spawn universe, and was requisitioned or adapted into the Marvel universe last year. And she is the sister of Thor and Loki. And now she has become the ruler of the Asgardian Hell, H-E-L, 1 L. And they're on issue number 7, and I hadn't heard about this title until today. And to me, that's a problem, Marvel Comics.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I've heard no buzz about this, nobody talking about it, and that's not good. Yep, although it has a beautiful cover. All right, next.
You just like the girl because she's all like,
she's a redhead in armor. Hurt me, honey. All right, next is Standoff, Assault on Pleasant Hill Alpha, or Omega, I'm sorry. This is Omega. This is the last piece of the crossover event. If you guys haven't been reading Standoff, it's been kind of under the radar, but it's been a really cool concept in crossovers because it's not been like this mega event where you have to buy all 12 issues of the book. The actual Standoff issues are 3. Issue 0, Alpha, and now this one, Omega. And the rest of the story takes place in the individual Avengers books. Happens very organically, but it's been very cool. Rick Jones has returned. The last time we saw Rick Jones, he was getting depowered by Dr. Banner. You remember he was A-Bomb, like an Abomination-type hero. But Bruce Banner decided that there were too many Hulks running around. He depowered them all. Rick was one of them. And he's been gone for a couple of years now. And he returns in this as a character codenamed the Whisperer. And he has discovered the secret of Pleasant Hill, a virtual psychological prison for villains. And the Avengers, he goes to the Avengers. They agree it's a bad thing. It's no good. And they're going to shut it down. The problem is, if they shut it down, they got to deal with all of the super villains that are imprisoned there. And that's what this final issue is, the final showdown. And
show it again.
Yeah, and we know that a classic, long-awaited character returns in this issue. All we know is the symbol that's been shown on the solicitations. It's Quasar. Now, who is going to be wearing the quantum bands? Who's going to wield the power of Quasar? Wendell Vaughn is dead. Phyla is gone. I don't know if she's dead or doing something. I don't know what happened to her during Annihilation. But the previous Quasars, I don't think are going to come back. Somebody new is going to wear the quantum bands. My money is on Rick Jones. Anyway. Exciting stuff.
Speaking Greek to me. Okay. So I was really excited about this because I was like, oh my gosh, this is me. I could cosplay as her right now while I still have all my baby weight.
Faith, number 4.
So sad.
This is the last issue of the limited series, covered by Dan Parent. And, this is...
Hey! I met him.
Yeah, you did.
I know him.
Yeah, this is one of I think there are 3 or 4 variant covers. This was my favorite one. I would love to have that as a poster print, actually. But Faith is kind of an interesting character, and it was an interesting choice to give her her own series. She debuted as part of the Harbingers. Her character is a Harbinger, and she is a non-traditional superhero physique. Is that the best, most polite way to put it? And so, I mean, she's not going to be in a bikini.
No.
Or, but...
She's a real woman.
She is a real woman.
I mean, that's what I'm digging about her. She's a real woman.
And
real women can dress up like this. Hello.
And she flies. She's got superpowers, And a lot of people were really... A lot of fans, a lot of fanboys, a lot of misogynistic men's rights activists hanging out in their parents' basement
You get so
and
worked up about
bathroom.
it. You can't.
Basement and bathroom.
Oh, it's so cute.
They said such horrible things about this series and about this character.
I'm sure
but
they
guess
did.
what? She's been a huge hit. And we are starting to see girls cosplay as Faith
Oh, yeah.
at conventions. And this has been a huge hit
Well,
series.
look,
so-
I can totally do it. She's blonde, I mean, I got the big boobs right now. Why not?
Anyway.
For now.
All right. Also, last issue, number 4. 4 Eyes.
What's up with that?
I don't know. What is up with that?
I don't know.
4 Eyes, Hearts on Fire. This is the story about the little boy training a dragon in 1938 America to fight during the Depression. The issue number 3, we saw his dragon 4 Eyes getting just demolished by a much bigger dragon. It looks like, and from the cover it looks like, that 4 Eyes has met his end, but we'll have to wait and see. It's been a great series, very painterly artwork. The writer is by Kelly Fumara and Maurer, and just a great, Joe Kelly is the writer. And it's been a great series. Artwork's been fantastic. I love it. I can't say enough good stuff about it, so check it out.
You know what?
What?
I want to go back to this for a second.
Okay, let's talk about Faith.
Let's go back to this for a second. What's up with the guys that are like body shaming her? I mean, come on. They're
little insecure pipsqueaks who have never seen a live girl.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, really?
I mean,
Come on, guys.
here's the thing about comic book fans, about boy comic book fans. They literally.
I wanted to say something really crude, but I won't.
Well, you can. I mean, they're watching. They'll turn us off, or maybe they're not watching because they already know how we feel. But the fact of the matter is, they've never had a female relationship other than their mom, and
I guarantee you, their mama don't look like this.
I don't know. Yeah, she could, but that's beyond the point. Their conception of what a woman is and looks like and acts is from comics and video games. So they have this unrealistic fantasy about women. So when they see a strong woman who doesn't fit their stereotype and their paradigm, it threatens them. It's just the same thing.
It pisses me off, man. I mean,
it's
come
the
on.
same thing.
I guarantee you,
Force Awakens.
they don't look like any of these guys out here.
And then
you don't look like Superman. Shut up.
But then here's the ironic part, Dee. When a girl shows up at a con looking like these characters in a Harley Quinn cosplay or Spider-Woman, Wonder Woman cosplay,
She's
and
automatically a slut, right?
she's either a slut or a fake fan. Oh, you're just dressing up like her to get attention from guys. I'm like, really? She can be a fan. Just because you don't see them in your local comic book shop, and there's a reason for that, guys, if you want to see those hot chicks come into your local comic book shop, you gotta change your song. You gotta flip the script. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start, as Big Daddy Cool would say, you gotta treat those chicks with some respect. Can you dig that? You know, hug them, kiss them, swat them on the butt, let them know you care. No, don't do that. Don't do, but do show them respect. Welcome them. Don't drool over them. Don't go, welcome to the comic shop. May I touch your breasts?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, don't body shame them either, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you're too fat to be wearing that outfit. Really?
Yeah, you should be like Big Daddy Cool. Baby, you look fine. You are smoking as you are. Can you dig that?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that you could.
Yeah. Oh, great. Now you're starting that crap? Okay.
I love you so much right now.
You better be glad we live.
I warned you.
Hey, that's only on film, man.
We're on film.
No.
Give me a kiss. It's good
Nope.
for
Nope. You already got a free shot.
you. Guns ain't nothing free in this life for you, baby. Guns of the Black Bat.
That's right. It'll cost you later.
I know it will. Oh, God. Guns of the Black Bat. Black Bat classic pulp hero, 1938. As I was reading the description of this, it sounded very familiar to me. 1938, World War II, the Black Bat, a street-level vigilante, discovers a Nazi spy with extraordinary powers and assembles a team of pulp heroes that includes Airboy, the Golden Amazon, Domino Lady, and a few others to go stop the Nazi threat. I wonder where I've read a similar story. Now, I'm not accusing the writer Ron Fortier of plagiarizing anything. Surely, I'm not the only one to come up with that idea of teaming up classic pulp heroes from World War II to fight a Nazi menace. As a matter of fact, my characters in Tales from the Flip Side are not known pulp heroes. They're my own pulp heroes that I created. So, and they're not fighting an alien threat. They're fighting a vampire threat. Vampire Nazis. Vampire Nazis! Tales from the Flip Side.
I like vampires.
I know you do. I wrote it for you. That's how much I love you.
Yeah.
All right, Hellboy and the BPRD. A little bit of dyslexia right there. 1953. This is Hellboy's second mission. 1953. This has been a great series. That's all I can say about it. If you're not reading it, do it now. Boom. Shown. From IDW, Micronauts. Number 1, Micronauts are back along with Rom, the Space Knight, in his own series. But this week, Micronauts hits the shelves. Oh, guys, you remember those golden days in the 80s, 70s, and 80s? Michael Golden doing Micronauts. And biggest mistake Marvel ever made, in my opinion, was letting the license for Micronauts and Rom and Godzilla go away. Baron Karza is like this crossover between Darth Vader and Doctor Doom, and he rules the microverse with an iron fist, and he is coming for you. Micronauts, number 1. I can't wait.
Be very, very afraid.
All right, last one, because this is the last of the series, issue number 6 of The Phantom.
That's cool. It's got like a Cleopatra thing.
Yeah, by Sal Velluto and Peter David. I love this series. It's the original Phantom, set in World War II era. And yeah, Jimmy Wells, Diana, the Baroness, and the Phantom. he becomes king of this African nation. And that's his queen. And I don't know how his wife Diana is going to feel about that.
Oh.
I guess we'll find out. Of course, you know, back then, in those jungle African nations, or even today, in you know, the Middle East, you can have multiple wives.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. I think that's a really bad idea. I mean, who has that kind of energy?
Well, okay, so the places that have multiple wives, the women don't act like they do here.
How do they act here?
Strong and empowered. There, they're not.
Oh, yeah, because I couldn't handle more than one of you. I couldn't. I'm not
That's
a big
right.
enough man.
I'm enough woman for you, baby.
That's right.
You don't need more than me.
That's right. That's absolutely the truth. I'm like, who would want that? Do the dishes. Do the laundry. Take the trash out. Pick up the kids from school.
But they don't do that there.
I know they don't, but here they do.
You know what? Shoot. I'm like, give me another wife. I need some help.
You want a sister wife?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have a conversation with someone later on. All right, well, that's it for this week. You got anything else to add?
I don't think. Oh, yes, the contest.
Oh, the contest. It's going through the end of this month.
Yep. So it'll be this Saturday or Sunday?
Friday or Saturday, Sunday. We'll go out Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
On the 1st.
Okay.
That gives everyone through the 30th to comment, like, or no, share. They have to share. Share any post from Comixstravaganza, and you get 5 entries to win the original piece of artwork of Dee Johnny as Tigra.
From Mark Wright.
Yeah, from markwrightart.com.
Yep.
And I mean, if you've not seen it, go to our page and then look at it. We'll repost it. We'll refresh the post. It's awesome. It's awesome. You get Dee Johnny and Tigra mashed up in the bikini. It's enough to make any fanboy just...
Now who's being crude?
I'm just saying. Swing.
Okay. I like the turn this conversation is taking.
Are you kidding? You're usually the one who steers it in that direction.
But not about me. Not when you're talking about me.
Are you uncomfortable being a sex symbol for
little.
fanboys around the world?
A little, yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You're sexy.
Aw, I don't feel sexy right now. Thanks, though. Stupid baby weight.
I love you.
Bring kids into the world and they ruin your body.
Anyway, hey, before we go, Comic Bento, our sponsor, they provide a bento box, a mystery box of graphic novels every month for less than $20. Guaranteed to get at least $50 worth.
I like how you say that. Less than $20.
Yeah, it's a
$20.
deal. They've got 3 packages, Dee. One that starts at $13.95. And the next one is $17.95. And month by month is $20.95. So, you know,
good.
Yeah, and you get at least guaranteed to get at least $50 worth of graphic novels, not single issue comics, graphic novels. And they pick them out, special for you, and send them to you, and less than $20. It's awesome. So check them out at mycomicbento.com, and we would appreciate that. Also want to remind you that graphicpolicy.com that hosts our video. Of course, if you're watching live right now, you already know that.
You already know.
They are the source for news and reviews in the comic industry and pop culture, geek culture in general. They have daily news updates, and if you're not subscribing to those, you need to, because they give you more news about more titles, more events than any other news source. You know, look, you got IGN, Newsarama, Bleeding Cool, Comic Book News. Yeah, they give you the big stories. Well, Well, so does graphic policy. But they give you these fluff things. They spread rumors. They put out clickbait. Graphic policy never does that. Everything that they put out is solid news, solid, honest reviews. It's pretty awesome. You need to check them out. Brett and the whole team does a great job, and we appreciate being part of the Graphic Policy family. GraphicPolicy.com.
Graphic Policy.
And one last shout out to Empower Sound. They provide our sound reinforcement when we do live events. So in Clarksville, you'll see the amazing amp. I'll be using it for the cosplay contest. And if you are a performer or a speaker or a teacher and you need professional, portable, powerful sound on the go, check out the Amazing Amp at amazingamp.com. Comixstravaganza, Diesel Powered Podcast, Big Daddy Cool shows use and depend on the Amazing Amp. Big Daddy Cool tested and approved. Stamp of approval. Check it out, amazingamp.com. Well, Dee Barty, that's it for this week.
Aww.
Big show.
That's okay. We'll see how you guys Saturday.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week in Clarksville. Until then, swing hard, swing often. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
This is